start off with a really odd question.
Okay.
You're going to Justin's tonight.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
When you guys go to these different places and you're watching football on Thursday night together, who puts on the best spread? Because Justin said he's going to try to top it tonight.
I mean, we only had a couple of them, so I mean, I hope Justin does put on a better spread than me. But we just try to keep it simple most of the time, just like eat some like pizza or something like that, and then just enjoy each other's company and watch football. That's pretty much it.
What's the value of it, though? I mean, are you studying the game, or is it more about fellowship than actually as a team looking at the two teams on the TV?
So the last time we did it, it was actually we were just watching the two teams that's on TV, just like hanging out with the guys, like building that relationship. But this time, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna watch a little bit of film together, and then watch the game. So we'll mix a little bit of both this time.
One, Coach Baggs called Deebo Samuel a unique player. When you watch the film, what makes him unique?
I mean, it's obvious because of the fact that he's not just a receiver and he's not just a running back. He played both positions. You don't see a lot of guys that can actually do that and be very effective in both spots. So that's what makes him really effective and a really good football player.
What do you need to be aware of on the back end against this guy?
You got to know where he is at all times because, I mean, he can beat you by himself, honestly. Like, you watch film on him, the guy just creates, like, explosive plays, like, all over the place. He's carrying the football in the backfield and then catching the ball and taking it 70 yards. So you just got to know where he is at all times.
Juan, you guys have played some of the best quarterbacks in the league so far through 6 games. I just wonder, is it surprising to you that as a collective unit in the secondary, you guys only have 1 interception?
I mean, it's been a little frustrating that we haven't gotten the interceptions that we want, but I feel like we really haven't had like a whole lot of opportunities. But the balls, they'll come. Like, we just have to keep working. When they do come, we just got to make the play.
You had a play last week where obviously you knew Josh was targeting Stephon Diggs in the middle of the field. Obviously, it's like just a half second early on the penalty. How much goes through your mind when you see what the quarterback is seeing, and then obviously you know the ball's going to be in that spot?
I knew that I could get there to make the play, and I think the wind had a little bit like effect on the ball. Like, I thought it was coming faster than what it was, so I broke really hard, but the ball was still floating. So you got to put the wind into that factor as well when it's time to make the play on the ball. But I feel like watching it, I probably could have like stepped in front of that ball and made a play, but Diggs did a good job, honestly, kind of like boxing me out and not allowing me to get to that point where I could pick it off.
When you study Garoppolo, Spags was talking about how when he was with the Patriots, they all looked like Tom Brady over there. When you look at him, what are the things you have studied that might help you be successful against him?
I mean, just like picking out some tendencies that they have. I don't want to give out all my tricks, but I mean, the guy's a really good quarterback. He knows how to find the open guy. He knows when to get rid of the ball and know when to throw it and when not to throw it. So he's a really good quarterback, and I mean, it seems like he learned very well from Tom Brady because he looks just like him.
Well, you guys talk a lot about not pointing fingers, not blaming, the next guy. But when you have a guy that gets beat, say like Josh Williams last week, guarding one of the best wide receivers in the league, what's your message to him?
I mean, I would just tell him to keep his head up because if you really watch the film, like, he had really good technique. It was just like one small thing that allowed him to give up a touchdown. Like, when he turned towards him, the ball was still selling. Like, and when he turned to him, it slowed him down a little bit. If he would have just flipped his head the other way, he would have probably intercepted that ball. I would just tell him what I just said basically to y'all, just turn the other way and you'll make that play. Just keep his confidence up and not knock him because, I mean, it's the NFL. Like, they're gonna win some plays and we're gonna make some plays. So you can't get down on yourself.
Well, on the way the 49ers offense is constructed, it's a lot of short stuff and they thrive on yards after the catch. As a safety, it means pretty much everything is in front of you. What kind of challenge is that?
I mean, it's a big challenge. I mean, just coming down, making a tackle, not missing tackles, and then like when that opportunity comes for them to take that deep shot, you got to make them pay. The biggest thing is just going to be tackling this week for sure.
You obviously spend more time with the guys off the field than on the field, but given it's his first 6 weeks, and he's trying to come back, just what have you learned about Trip McDuffie away from the field?
I mean, he's a really good guy. He's very smart. Like I said, like, this defense that we're in is not easy because I was once a rookie and I struggled to learn it, and he picked it up pretty well. I take my hat off to him. He's a really good guy, and he plays with a lot of confidence.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
All right.